Make Obama.
So a while ago, I uploaded a video where I sketched some of your guys' art ideas. And that video had me thinking, what if I sketched some of your art ideas in a live stream? So inside of my Discord server, I made a channel where you guys could submit some art ideas, and I hand selected some of them to draw live for you guys. And it was really fun. I got a lot of really awesome art ideas, and those of you who are in the live stream really seem to love it. I'll put a link at the end of the video if you guys want to watch the full stream, but for now, here's some of the highlights.
Chat is popping today. Oh my. I think this is a sign that I should probably do all my streams a little bit earlier in the day from now on. Okay, so since we are wrapping up the year, I thought it would be a fun idea to sketch some of your art ideas live on YouTube for you guys, as think of it like a little early Christmas gift, I guess. Just gonna read the rules. It can be anything Sonic related to my Sonic OCs only, or any other gaming franchise that you're a fan of. Only one submission per person. Make sure that the idea is compliant with the server rules. No NSFW or inappropriate themes. No gore. No hate speech. Nothing along those lines. So I'm gonna take a look at some of the ideas that you suggested, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. I'm trying to think of a good one to start off with. I see a couple funny ideas in here. Oh, I really want to do this one. We're gonna do this one first right here. Our first suggestion is coming from Leon Wolfie, and they have suggested Orco meeting Spyro for the first time. I thought that'd be fun. I like Spyro. Spyro, along with Sonic, is another one of my favorites in terms of gaming franchises, and they're both purple. So it's a purple guy meeting another purple guy. They kind of have like a similar purple color to them. It's like a similar shade of purple. I've only drawn Spyro like once, I think. I drew him back when I did my October drawing challenge back in like 2021, but ever since I've never really like tried drawing him again. So this should be interesting. Hopefully I do my Dragon Boy justice. Me and all my homies love Spyro. I think I need to find a reference of Spyro because I don't really remember how exactly to draw him. Kind of has like a more defined jawline, I guess, than a lot of Sonic characters. This is gonna look so bad. I'm already fearing how this is gonna turn out. It's still looking kind of cursed though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good at drawing head spikes though, because I think all the times I've drawn Lasai, I think I've had a lot of practice with drawing horns, spikes, you know, stuff of that nature. Yeah, I heard it was leaked. Some people were saying that it was leaked, so just please, y'all, be careful if you don't want to be spoiled. I would honestly avoid social media probably until until the movie has been released, except for my YouTube channel, because I won't post spoilers on my YouTube channel, and I post great Sonic art, so subscribe and hit that notification bell. If any of y'all leak something, Bald Orco will knock on your door yeah, sleep with one eye open if that happens. Has he always just had a big forehead, or am I accidentally just drawing him with a big forehead? Okay, now that I've added the horns, I don't think it looks that bad, so that's good at least. Look at my boy. My boy's looking alright. I've been thinking of doing videos of like art that's like not Sonic related, so like other franchises, like, you know, Spyro, for example. Crash Bandicoot is another one that I really like. Ratchet and Clank, I've mentioned a couple times. I did a sketch of Ratchet over the summer that you guys seem to like. Chat is going nuts. I've been seeing like out of the corner of my eye that chat is just absolutely popping off right now. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you are new around here, thank you for checking out my stream. Been doing a lot of streaming this year. This is looking really crooked. I need to probably redraw this. Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy this year. Just seeing like all the support I've been getting from you guys, and yeah, just really grateful for having a really great year on YouTube. It's been really good for the channel this year. So thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, I love the art style and like the Reignited trilogy with Spyro. I always thought it looked really cool. I was really excited when the Reignited trilogy came out because I played Spyro 2 a lot when I was younger. That was like one of the first video games I ever played, was Spyro 2, and I had a blast playing that game. Make Obama. I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm only doing the suggestions that are in my server. Also, I am not good at drawing people, so I would probably do a huge disservice to the former president of our nation. Where one is all in his world, never fear the fall in his world, could not exist in his world, the world's life's an open book in his world. I may not be a fan of 06 the game, but I cannot deny that that song is a banger. I've never played 06. Don't. No, I'm kidding. Personally, I still am not a fan of the game, but I can understand why people like 06 because the story is pretty good. I think the character models are, I guess they're kind of starting to grow on me. I originally wasn't like that big of a fan of the way the character models looked in that game. Oh, some of the way that they're animated in the game seems kind of like off. Yeah, it was kind of like they used a human tracker almost. I don't know if you guys remember those really awful like Donkey Kong movies, like those animated movies or like the animated Donkey Kong TV show. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that. All right. Oh, tail. Forgot about the tail. There we go. Orco meeting Spyro for the first time. Let's go with so many options. All right, I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. We're gonna do this one just because I know it has been a while since I have drawn him. The next one from Sunswift. Waldo giving Orco's dad therapy from the prank. If you are not familiar, I did a OC short where I pretended that Orco was doing an emo prank on his dad, and his dad was very stressed out looking, and obviously I have not drawn Waldo in a while, so figured I'd give it a go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. So I did a video towards the beginning of the year where I drew a star-nosed mole Sonic OC because you guys dared me to, and thus that is how Waldo the star-nosed mole was born. So that's who that is. I don't even remember what Waldo... Well, I know what he looks like. It's just been a very long time since I've drawn him. Where's Waldo? Here he is. He's right here. And he's got like his little pencil for taking notes, I guess. Let's add Orco's dad now, which, by the way, he does have a name. His name is Chief Karo, K-A-R-O. But y'all can still call him Orco's dad. I don't really care. And that'll probably as good as I can make it, honestly. Okay, let's go back to Waldo. Oh man, Waldo. I did not miss you. Are you gonna make an OC sheet for Waldo? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. How would your OCs prank Waldo? I don't know. I honestly have not really thought much about Waldo since that video where I drew him, to be completely honest. I know he's a character that I made, but even still, there's a lot that even I don't know about Waldo. Also, his hands are not built to hold objects like pencils, because this is looking incredibly cursed right now. So I think, if I remember correctly, that is roughly what Waldo would look like. Yeah, he's a short king. Waldo is our short king. I don't know how, but the Blues Clues song is stuck in my head. Oh, Blues Clues. I used to absolutely adore that show growing up. I grew up in the Steve era, arguably the best era of Blues Clues. Although Joe and Josh have been good. I know there was also a British one. I think it was some guy named Kevin that hosted the British version of it. I never watched that, so I don't know. Maybe Kevin is the true GOAT. Steve is on TikTok actually. I think his username is actually "Hey out there, it's me, Steve," which is a nod to how he would introduce every episode. He'd be like, "Hello out there, it's me, Steve. Have you seen Blue, my puppy?" He does like these TikToks where it's like he doesn't say anything and he just lets you like say whatever is on your mind and like what's frustrating you. So he'll get like duets from like people just being like, "Steve, you know, man, life's been pretty hard. There's been a lot of challenges, but just the fact that you're here listening to me and the fact that you've left such a big impact on my life has been keeping me going. So I really appreciate all that you've done for me during my childhood and now." And It's honestly really wholesome. You guys should give him a follow if you guys are on TikTok. I think now I can rotate his body back. I think really it was just like his face and like a majority of the body that I just needed to worry about. God, if I was doing this on pencil and paper right now, I would have been absolutely screwed. The reason why I'm rotating him back is because I want to make sure I get the dreads right here, because gravity is a thing. This dread right here would probably come down like this and then like droop down like this, and this might look kind of weird, but trust the process, ladies and gentlemen, trust the process. Hey yo, bro, getting therapy. Yep, his emo son has scarred him. That actually doesn't look too bad. I'm content with this. I am content with how this looks right now. It truly do be like this sometimes. It truly do be. Truly dooby dooby doo. Scooby dooby doo. Dooby doo. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. How would a tail work in this scenario? Do their tails just kind of come out like this if they're lying down? I've never really thought about this before. Or maybe he just lays on top of it and it doesn't hurt. These are the burning questions about Sonic characters that I have sometimes. The burning questions about Mobian anatomy that I think about. Why do Jet and his crew not have wings, but Rouge does on her back and she's a bat? Yeah, exactly. It's these questions that have been on my mind for so long. So, what do you think led to your son embracing this emo lifestyle? I don't know. Oh, beautiful. 10 out of 10 peak cinema right here. I think I can get 2 more in. I think 2 more will be good. Let's do a canon character one, because I know I've done a couple OC related ones so far. Let's do one that'll appeal to the masses right now. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm gonna do this one right here. All right, this next one was from Milan the Hedge Fox, and they suggested that I redraw the Knuckles Pika Pika scene from Sonic Movie 3. And I don't know, should I try doing it in the movie style? I don't draw in the movie style like very often. I know I did that one Knuckles versus Shadow drawing and I tried to do like the movie style. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the movie style. Do a little bit of practice for like a different art style. This scene made me laugh so hard when I watched the trailer. Knuckles making a Pokemon reference and saying Pika Pika like this was definitely not on my 2024 bingo card. His eyes are kind of freaky. Kind of freaking me out right now. They're very circular compared to like modern Knuckles. Modern game Knuckles, his eyes are quite angular. Chat, he does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika. Little rant, I honestly don't know what I would be doing right now if the Sonic movie series didn't exist, since it was the series that got me into the franchise. That's kind of crazy how like the movies have just introduced like so many new people into the franchise despite of it being around since like the early 90s. I don't know, when I was like first getting into Sonic, I never would have imagined that there would be like some sort of CGI movie franchise that's kind of like, I don't know, it has like flavors of like the Avengers series and like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe in general really like influenced how movies are made now. I kind of get that when I watch some of the Sonic movies, but yeah, it's crazy. Like I still think of like whether or not they would have changed the original movie Sonic design, like where the franchise would be right now. Man, if they never changed it and Ugly Sonic was the Sonic that we got in the movies, Sonic probably would have been just like in a completely different place as to where it is now. I feel like ever since that movie redesign, it's just been kind of like the up and up for Sonic, honestly. Like we got Frontiers, which is like the first good Sonic game since like, I don't know, probably like generations, depending on like your opinions on like Lost World and the Boom games and Forces and all that. 2020s have been a good decade for Sonic so far, and I'm really excited to see how much farther the franchise goes. I feel like if I were to try drawing movie Knuckles' teeth, we'd get into like Uncanny Valley territory. God, this looks so bad. This looks, oh my god. Oh man, I did Knuckles dirty. I need to really practice this style a lot more. I think maybe I might have drawn the eyes a little bit too tall also. I think also if I just clean up around the eyes as well, it might not look that bad because it is kind of messy right now. Got like bags under his eyes or something. Like he's like overly tired or dehydrated. And then the movie characters have much bigger eyes and pupils than the game designs, so I gotta keep that in mind. Oh, that actually helps out a lot. Pupils, Knuckles. Yes, here he is. Pika Pika, more like pupils. And then I think to make this a little bit more like movie universe, I think I just need to add some more like fur lines. Okay, I think this is pretty solid for a movie style, I guess. God, I made it like really scraggly right there. I'm pretty content with this. It could probably look a little bit better. I gave it my best shot, and hopefully I did good. Let me look for one last one. I think I will end it off with, God, there's a lot of these. There's so many. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one as the last one. All right, so the last one we're gonna do is from Satori, and they suggested Shadow considering Rev as a partner in crime, like Rouge in Team Dark or something. So basically just them kind of like partnering up to do something. What that is, I don't know, but this will be the last one. Should be interesting. I never thought of the Shadow and Rev partnership before. You know, I always thought Rev would be more compatible with like a Tails because they're both really smart. But you know what? Fearless Year of Shadow. Shadow's gonna be in the new Sonic movie coming out at the end of next week, so why not give it a go? Give it a go. You know what I'm kind of thinking of? I'm kind of thinking of them standing kind of like back to back, and then I was thinking of giving Shadow his pew pew, and then giving Rev like some sort of like laser gun or something. Like they're ready to like go beat up some badniks or some, I don't know. Some enemies. Might need to pull up a reference of Shadow, honestly, because I kind of forgot what his shoes look like. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. I've been sitting down for so long. I got the boy right here, so I'll just reference the little mini Shadow statue. I actually made a TikTok about this with like a trending, whatever the trending TikTok sound was that I used. I gotta stand him up. So I know what it looks like. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll go with this. Very locked in right now, chat. Very locked in right now. If you couldn't already tell. How intensely did it look like I was staring at that Shadow figurine? Because I feel like I was like really like focused on it. I felt like Patrick in that one episode of SpongeBob where they were selling chocolate and he was like zooming in on that guy who was like focusing. I might shrink Shadow down just because Rev is taller. Right there probably would be a good spot. I always duck drawing his boots because I don't know. I don't know why I made his boots look so complicated. That is the design that I went with, I guess. I'm stuck with it. Unless I decide to like redesign them in the future. I'm pretty content with how my OC designs look though. So I just know there's so many like videos I've done with them with how they currently look. So for OG fans and fans that have been around for a while, it'd be probably kind of jarring to see design changes, but I guess the idea of it isn't totally out of the picture. Oh, whoa. Photoshop, stop. I just realized I should probably save because it's been a while since I've saved this and I don't want to lose all these sketches that I did. Thankfully, we are saved now, so that is good. I just want to make sure the proportions are also accurate as well. That looks pretty accurate to me. This is my chance to personally thank you because without your video on how to make a good Sonic OC, I would have been stuck with my Sonic clones for fan characters, so thank you for that video. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad you found it helpful. If you could choose 3 animals to combine into a Sonic OC, which ones would you choose? Ooh, 3? Ooh. I think I'm gonna count a dragon as an animal. I know it's a mythical creature, but I'm just gonna count a dragon because we do see dragons in like the Sonic comics mixed with a chameleon so they can change colors and be like invisible occasionally, and then mixed with Star-Nosed Mole because I drew Waldo for the first time in a while. That would be such a cursed looking Sonic character. I do not draw Pew Pews very often, so hopefully this looks decent. The last time I drew a Pew Pew was when I did my Posca marker video where I drew Shadow actually with his Pew Pew. I just love saying Pew Pew. Pew 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 pew. This eye up a little bit more. I tried to do like a more menacing look, but it's not really looking that good right now. Probably not the best Shadow I've ever drawn, but I gave it my best shot, I guess. All right, okay. Let's do Rev now. For those of you who are new, Rev is another Sonic OC of mine, Rev the Badger. I think Rev should also be pretty easy to draw. It's kind of sad, honestly. I feel like it's easier to draw my own Sonic OCs than it is like actual canon Sonic characters. I feel like it should be like the other way around. I don't know. I'm not complaining. I like my characters. I think they're cool. They're cool guys. Sonic! Sonic! Oh my god, Sonic! Sonic! That was Tails, right? Tails was like bugging out in that soundbite right there. Alright, let's give Rev some cool looking laser pew pew. Something that he invented with that brilliant mind of his. I'm trying to make something that looks kind of like futuristic or something. It kind of looks like something Jimmy Neutron would use as a weapon. Jimmy Neutron laser gun right here. So you like guns? You are now my new best friend. I'm now your best friend. What about Tails? Screw Tails. If you know where that's from, you are a true OG like myself. Rev and Shadow, the ultimate team up. Oh yeah, they'd be pretty unstoppable, honestly, with Shadow just being Shadow and Rev's arsenal of high-tech gadgets and weapons. They would be, I don't know, man. That's like a pretty unstoppable duo right there, honestly, if you ask me. Give Sonic a run for his money. They'd give like the Sonic and Knuckles. Knuckles? Who's Knuckles? They'd give the Sonic and Knuckles duo a run for their money for sure. I can see Rev and Shadow being best friends. Really? I don't know. Given like how I envision Rev's personality, I feel like Rev would be kind of like freaked out by Shadow. Because like Rev's supposed to be like a big old softy. He's like a big friendly giant. Shadow's just so broody. But hey, if you see the vision, then I won't knock it. Of course, when it's time for fighting and for combat, then Rev is always ready to go. So, oh, you know what I should have did? I should have had Rev wear his goggles. I should have did like what he does when he's like ready for combat, when like his goggles are over his eyes and then his mouth is covered by his bandana. Oh, that was a miss. Oh well. Like I said, I'm too far in now. If someone wants to draw that for me, be my guest. And then he does have a tail. I never really draw his tail that often, but he does have like a little tail in the background here. Pretty solid, if you ask me. Thank you, Reuven. I greatly appreciate that. I am actually kind of proud of how this turned out right here. All right, there we go. There is the last sketch of the evening right here. Hopefully you guys watching this enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more content like this, then please hit that like button and then please subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any future uploads and live streams. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.